So this was my pick off of the internet auction. Number 5612. He's a 3-year-old gelding from the Twin Peaks herd. And so when I'm picking horses, oftentimes you have to go based off of a gut instinct. This guy, he's tall. He measured in the chutes around 16 hands and he's just 3. So he's going to be a really good sized horse. He looks to be a fairly good mover, so I was lucky enough that we had video for this auction. Sometimes we only get pictures, so it's really helpful for that information. But they're going to be worried in this type of situation, but he's handling it actually pretty well. I don't really get to see him canter, but again, I really like his neck set. His legs look like they're on straight. And I have experience with a past Twin Peaks horse, so I really liked the mind of my last horse. So kind of going based off of my experience, I really liked this guy. I was the only bidder on him, which I was actually quite shocked because of his size, and he's going to be pretty dark black. So this is us at Pickup in Perry, and they were just sorting out some horses. So getting a chance to kind of see ours, and my 2 students are also picking up 2 of their horses as well. So you can see here, this lot is actually all fairly decently sized horses, but he's the tallest of the bunch. The first thing I noticed was that he did lose a fair amount of weight shipping out here. They did travel a long ways. But that's okay. That kind of comes with it. But kind of the first thing I saw him was his big Roman nose, and the name Roman just kind of popped into my head and seemed to fit. So he's a pretty strikingly tall, lanky guy who looks like he's got a lot of growing to do, but I really liked his eye. There's just something about, like, when he looked on me there, the connection with his eye. And he just has a really sweet expression. So after we observed our guys for a little bit, we were able then to get them ready for loading. So since we have 3 horses, they kind of have to get all 3 in the pens and ready to load up. And these guys were fairly good boys about it. And you'll see my student, Ellen's horse is the one that has 4 socks. And then Megan's horse is the solid bay with the star. And then my horse, Roman, is the dark bay black one. And you'll see here, we have them putting the halters on them. I've had scenarios where it's been very handy having a halter on them kind of first thing, where I've had to medicate a horse that was sick. And I was able to get in there kind of quick, and the halter helped me out. Everyone is different. You can have them not put the halter on. Some people don't, but because of my experience with that, I tend to like to have the halters on. They cut the tag off. I was really happy seeing how Roman handled the chute and putting on his halter. He's very quiet about it. And then it was time to load them up, and he walks on really nicely. So all those things kind of make me think he's got a pretty nice brain. And here's a little bit when we were at the ag stop coming into Florida. They were all shipping pretty well and being fairly quiet. And then when we arrived home, it was about a 3.5-hour drive from Perry, Georgia, so not too far. It can always be a little bit interesting kind of opening the doors and then watching them come off. That's Ellen's horse first, mine in the middle, Roman, and then you had Megan's horse who leapt off the trailer, which it's always kind of fun to see. Kind of, you're always examining how they're moving and stuff like that. So I had to leave to go to a clinic, but I was able to spend a little bit of time with them. We gave them time to settle and separated them out. Again, because Ellen's horse is a little bit pushy. So want them to kind of have their own hay, their own water. They can see each other because all the pins are attached, but it's good for us to know if a horse is, after they've traveled, drinking enough water And then especially with my guy, he's so thin, really making sure I know how much hay he's eating every day. I just really love this guy's expression, and he's very curious. He came in for a first touch pretty easily. And unfortunately, I had to leave in the morning the next day to go teach a clinic. So really didn't get to spend too much time with him. Just a little session the day before for maybe 5 minutes when I got that first touch. And then just got to say hello to him in the morning here. You can see they're pretty settled, and he walks right over to the panel. I just really do love this guy's expression. Super cute. I think his name fits him pretty well as Roman, with his really cute Roman nose. And yeah, so I'm just really excited to be a part of this guy's journey, and I think we're gonna have some fun.